There are so many reasons why a Disney cruise is worth it in terms of the comparative cost to, say, Royal Caribbean, which is probably half the price, but it's half the price for a reason, in my opinion. On a Royal Caribbean ship or a Carnival ship, it's definitely going to be about almost half the cost of a Disney cruise, but your entertainment will vary from ship to ship. The newer ships have more impressive shows, like I believe the Icon of the Seas has Wizard of Oz. Some of the royal ships have Grease, Cats, Mamma Mia, Saturday Night Fever. There's a lot of like high quality production shows, but a majority of the Royal Caribbean fleet will have like your standard sort of cheesy cruise entertainment. And I say that with all the love in my heart because I used to work for Royal Caribbean as a singer for 6 years. Actually, 4 years as a singer, 2 years as a director, but whatever, you get the point. Whereas Disney Cruise, you are getting like a Broadway level production show, 90-minute version, maybe 60-minute version of some of your favorites, such as Frozen, Aladdin. They're doing a Moana one. They had a Little Mermaid one, but they also have like shows that are just like amalgamation of a lot of different IP in one show, and sometimes those are my favorite, but the production quality is literally crazy. So that's a relative comparison. When it comes to food, I used to say Royal Caribbean had the best food, but in my experience, the quality of Royal Caribbean food has gone down some, and the quality of food on Disney Cruise Line is leaps and bounds better than I would venture to say any cruise line out there. They have crab legs included in their buffet every single day at lunch. Like, that is unheard of on any other cruise line. I would venture to say that Disney Cruise Line, the included food is of the level of the supplemental fee food on Royal Caribbean, and it's included in the cost. So like sometimes it ends up working out to get the same quality of food. Either you're prepaying for it in your standard cruise fare, or you're paying for it after the fact, or you're going to get sub-level food when it comes to included main dining room. Another thing that Disney does that no other cruise line does is that your main dining room doesn't really exist. There are multiple restaurants within the ship, and you will rotate with your same set waiter to different venues. So it feels like you're going to a specialty dining restaurant every night of your cruise, even though it's included in your cruise fare. So I think that's held to a different standard as well. Other things that are included on Disney Cruise Line that are not included on other lines are sodas. All sodas are included, and room service is also included. I believe that right now the fee for room service on Royal Caribbean is $9, $8 or $9 per delivery. And you can get as much as you want, but the cost to have it delivered to your room is going to be $8 versus on Disney, it's free. You can just have like a Mickey bar sent to your room whenever you want. And hopefully you're tipping your person who brought it to you, but like they're not charging you for that service, which is nice. Plus, I feel like the standard of service on Disney is a little bit higher than any other cruise line. I still think that for the majority, the service on Royal Caribbean on average is really excellent, but your mileage may vary. It's not a guaranteed standard, whereas I can almost say with certainty that a Disney cruise level of service is second to none. Another thing that's included on Disney that is not on any other cruise line is twice a day turn down service. So when you go to breakfast and you come back, your room will be clean, and then it'll be turned down for bedtime when it comes to the evening. No other cruise line is doing 2 times a day turn down service. They're doing the one before bed, and that's it. So if you like to have a really clean room all the time, that's something that only Disney is doing. And again, that's included in the cost. So I just feel like the quality is, and I feel like if those things matter to you and you like Disney theming, then a Disney cruise is going to be well worth the cost. But if you're somebody who just wants to do a cruise just to do a cruise, you'll probably be happy with Royal Caribbean. I'm going on a Royal Caribbean cruise later this year. I love Royal, and I worked for them so long, and I still love and respect it. But to say that it's the same as what Disney is offering to me is just not true.